Every story has a secret lurking in the shadows, awaiting the opportune moment to unveil its mysteries. Are you ready to delve into the depths of the unknown, where truths blur and threads intertwine? Billie Eilish, the renowned singer who endured severe depression and faced harsh psychological challenges that made her lose control over her life, remains alive today, despite all difficulties. Billie suffers from a rare disorder that affects the control of her movements. Nevertheless, she became a global star at the age of 14. Early in her career, Hollywood forces attempted to control her, but an unexpected event altered the course of her path. Billie Eilish pirate Bed O'Connell was born on December 18, 2001, in Los Angeles, California. She was named Billie after her grandfather, who passed away while her mother was pregnant. The surname Eilish originates from a documentary about conjoined twins in Ireland, and pirate is simply a name without any known meaning. Billie's family grew up in an environment that cherished art from early childhood. Her mother, Maggie, plays the piano and guitar, studied theater and dance at the University of Utah, and later performed in Broadway plays in New York. Her father, Patrick, was also a stage actor. When they met, they decided to move to Los Angeles, seeking better opportunities in acting. Despite their efforts, they did not achieve significant success in acting and only landed minor roles. Maggie took a small role in the TV show Friends, mainly to secure health insurance. She played a part similar to Joey's character, who had to accept minor roles to maintain insurance coverage. A strange but true reality. Over time, the parents chose to focus on raising their children rather than pursuing acting careers. Their first child, Finneas, was born in 1997, followed by Billie 4 years later. Their parenting style was unconventional. They refused to send the children to public or expensive private schools, opting instead for homeschooling through a creative educational system based on experimentation, trips, and museum visits away from traditional road learning. Billie engaged in writing, singing, acting, and dancing across various styles such as ballet, tap, jazz, and hip-hop. However, she was deeply obsessed with Justin Bieber, just an ordinary fan, but a true believer in every sense. She covered her bedroom walls with his pictures, wrote love letters to him, and recorded lyrics in her notebook expressing her intense admiration, even calculating detailed facts about his birth. In 2014, Billie sent a message to Justin via his Instagram account, asking him to respond and grant her an opportunity to talk. She never expected Justin to read her message. However, to her great surprise, he replied years before she released her first album, filling her with immense joy. Billie received strong family support, who were greatly concerned after noticing her intense attachment to Justin. They were committed to protecting her psychologically, aware that without solid support, young stars could quickly lose their way in Hollywood. Billie encountered psychological crises, especially during adolescence, when she began comparing her body to her dance peers and lost self-confidence. Due to early physical development, she wore loose clothing to conceal her distinct personality and struggled to cope with those feelings. At age 13, she suffered a severe hip injury that forced her to stop dancing for a whole year, a period marked by deep depression and a sense of being lost. Additionally, Billie was diagnosed at 11 with Tourette syndrome, a condition causing involuntary movements. She also experiences synesthesia, a neurological condition whereby sounds translate into colors and shapes, explaining the distinctive quality of her artistic videos. Over time, Billie spiraled into a difficult psychological state and attempted self-harm due to dissatisfaction with her body and persistent pain. However, her music resonated deeply with many of her generation, struggling with depression and emotional withdrawal. Finneas, her older brother, has always been Billie's supportive pillar. He is calm and logical, contrasting with Billie's emotional and chaotic nature. When Billie asked at 13 to compose a song for her dance routine, Finneas wrote Ocean Eyes and helped her record it in his bedroom. Together, they discovered the song's unexpected success on SoundCloud, opening the door to Billie's musical breakthrough. Finneas sacrificed his own ambitions to focus on supporting his sister. He's the mastermind behind her songs, possessing professional songwriting and production skills that helped Billie evolve from a beautiful voice into a global star. In 2016, Billie signed contracts with Darkroom Records and Interscope Records, quickly rising to fame after releasing her EP, Don't Smile at Me, in 2017. Billie became distinguished by her unique style featuring mystery and social protest. Distinct from the innocent teenage stereotype, she wore black clothing, avoided smiling, openly addressed her depression, and sometimes embraced horror-themed aesthetics. Her life was not devoid of pressure. She later admitted to self-harming due to self-hatred, reflecting the depth of her psychological struggles. Nonetheless, she overcame this phase thanks to the support of her family, especially her brother Finneas. Justin Bieber himself went through difficult periods professionally and personally, which enabled him to empathize with Billie's struggles. After communicating with her, he began offering continual advice and support, even appearing in a remix of her song Bad Guy. This profound support stemmed from his own experiences with fame, burnout, and addiction. In 2019, they met in person at the Coachella Festival, where Billie attended Ariana Grande's concert. Justin immediately noticed her and welcomed her warmly. Billie was deeply moved during this moment and cried in his embrace for a long time, underscoring the depth of their bond. Billie released the album When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? In 2019, which revolutionized the music world and earned widespread acclaim. She won Grammy and Oscar awards for songs featured in famous films like No Time to Die and Barbie, becoming the youngest person to win 2 Oscar awards. She continued to release successful albums such as Happier Than Ever and Hit Me Hard and Soft, featuring songs that reflect her family and romantic relationships. Billie refuses to succumb to the pressures of fame and the Hollywood lifestyle, expressing this through her appearance and choice of partners. Her relationships have often been with older men, such as rapper Q, with whom she struggled, as well as singer Jesse Rutherford and actor Nat Wolff. She also prefers to keep her personal life private, revealing little about intimate details. Billie Eilish's story is an example of success achieved despite psychological suffering and health challenges. Justin Bieber's role was pivotal in supporting and protecting her both mentally and professionally. Thanks to her family's steadfast support and her brother Finneas's professional expertise, Billie managed to establish herself in the music industry while preserving her individuality amid the tumult of fame. What is your opinion on Billie Eilish's story? Share your comments and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more engaging stories.